not recorded. It's not recorded. I don't know when.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I don't know
Oh,
when.
it wasn't?
I don't know when we stopped.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Sorry about that. But yeah, you're going to look for a bearish order block that tells you when the market is going to start selling. Though you don't have to guess. It's going to be on your time frame. So whenever it's time for this market to sell on the daily, it's going to show me a bearish order block. Any other questions?
I just want to make a comment because if I understand correctly, I think Dan is having a problem because he's used to trading on lower time frames. So that's going to take a mindset shift to be able to see what we are being shown right now, because you're used to trading on lower time frame and also you're used to trading on certain session, like is it a London session, a New York session. So all that, if you want to learn this, you have to let that go so you can learn a new way, because this is a little bit different. Otherwise, you're going to keep struggling because you're trying to fit things which are not fitting together.
Thank you, Tina. That's very important. Danny, every trade that I take is most, well, not every trade. Most of the trades that I take is either going to be during the Asian session or in the London session. It's important to know that the daily candle closes when New York closes. Then we have the start of a new candle. So naturally, when the new session starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. New York time, I'm going to expect this to the wick of this candle to come down and tap into this order block and buy up. Some point Monday, on Monday, everybody remember, look at AJ. On Monday, we expect price to be bullish, right? We expect price to close somewhere above where it is now. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, right.
What this is telling you is price isn't going further down. It's going to go up. So how far it goes up, I don't know. But I know that it's going to go up. And as a smart money trader, my target needs to be the top of that body. Almost a 3% risk reward ratio right there. Does that make sense?
First of all, thank you for the correction you gave me, because yeah, the lower time frame is something I've been trying to like use, especially the 3 hours due to the session breakdown. But it seems like it's a little bit faster for this concept you're showing me. I can say somehow I understand how this market like moves from 1% to like 0.1 to like 1% a day. Like I can follow the movement for the day. But the issue is during those so much volume pumped into the market, then the drawdowns are coming. It kind of has some kind of psychological effects. Maybe because the chart is noisy using the lower time frame.
It is.
Okay, so maybe I have to like look at the higher one to filter the noise. And then holding a trade, sometimes exit is also a problem. I'm not gonna lie, because you catch all these peeps and then like even when it gets to like 1% of the day, knowing that they can't push the market to 3%, it's already at 1% that you need to like go. Sometimes just like, okay, let's hold it a little bit longer. And it could just keep weakening down till it takes down all the profits, and then you're left like you're sad for the day. So these are the minor psychological effects like I'm having.
So let me ask you a question, Danny. Do you work or you just trade?
I do both.
Okay. Is it fair to say at your job you have a minimum salary that you expect.
Every job has a salary. Yeah.
So, and if you want more salary, you work overtime.
Not really. It doesn't work that way
Okay, but
because
so if you want
you're
more
not the one.
salary, you have to get an
Huh?
extra. You have to get another job then, right? If you want more salary.
Yeah, something different.
So this is what I would suggest to you when it comes to your trades. I want you to have a minimum amount that you expect from the market. So when you do your risk to reward ratio or whatever, if you expect this market to go 135 pips, that's the minimum amount you're going to make. So you're going to close this trade with 80% of whatever this trade is, right? You're going to close 80% of the trade. You'll move your stop loss, maybe right here to this low or this high of this original candle. And then you'll let the rest of the trade run. If you make more money, it's like bonus money. If it comes back and hits your stop loss, you didn't lose any money because you made your minimum amount right here when you took your partial, right? You closed out 80%. That's what you expected to make 80% on that trade. Now, if you make more, that's bonus. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
I personally would approach this. Here's another advantage that you have as a trader when you understand what you're looking at. So you don't trade the daily order. What time frame do you trade?
I trade using the 3 hour.
3 hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's look at this on the 3 hour. So knowing what you know now, you know that the expectation is for the market to go up because you just saw on the daily that it's going up. I'm telling you, this is a bullish market.
Yes.
So when you go to the 3 hour, it gives you an advantage. You already know I'm not looking for no sales. I'm looking for a buy, right? Here's your 3 hour bullish order block right here. It looked like it tapped in. So all you have to do, whether it's this order block, whether it's this order block, because the market has to pull down again, right?
Yeah, it has to cool down a bit.
Yeah, once the market pulls down, you're going to see it react off of one of these order blocks, whether it's this one, one of these levels, right? The market is going to react somewhere. It's going to pull down. It's going to react at one of these levels. Whatever one it reacts from, then because you know it's a bullish market, you're looking for an entry into the trade on a lower time frame, right? Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, yes.
So to me, you have the advantage because you already understand that this is going to buy. It's your advantage. It's going to buy. All you're expecting is for it to pull back.
So when it gets to this pullback level, in order not to make a quick decision, am I supposed to wait for it to form another bullish order block before
Well,
I tap?
I think that's when it comes down to you as an individual. Everybody has entry criteria. Whatever that criteria is for you, then you have to use that. So if it were me, I think this red line would be my stop loss, right? I would either expect the price to come here or here. And I would just draw my order blocks over, right? If I'm awake and I'm watching it, this is the order block that I really want the price to come to. I don't want it to stay here. I want it to pull down to this order block, then I want it to go up. But if that's the case, I can have my trade set up already by submitting not a buy stop. What's the other one? Buy limit. Your stop loss can be 21 pips. If it goes to the halfway point, that's a 10% gain on your account right there. That one trade. You could take that one trade and make 10%. 10%. Next phase, right? That one trade could finish you for the whole week. Are you going to stop trading though after you make your 10%? Or are you going to be greedy?
I'm trying to understand this very well because this makes a lot of sense. First of all, you did not use the immediate order block. You waited for it to maybe it could pull down further. So
Danny,
that's even more like a discount.
Hold on. Remember I told you that the way I teach, you want the next candle to tap you in. But if the candle doesn't tap you in, there's another way you can trade order blocks. Where you can wait.
I don't know that.
Where you can wait for, I know, because I don't teach the other way. I don't teach you to wait until price comes back to go up. But that's how it works. If you have an order block where price breaks structure, I would never repeat this in a session with a bunch of people. But if you have an order block and your price breaks structure, you want to wait till price comes back to this level. This would be take profit 1 right there. Take profit 2, 3. And you can gamble for 4. But if you understand order box, I can throw my GAN box on this Savannah style order block right here. And this will be my final TP right there, the 50% mark. And this is probably how this trade would play out. I'm just going to leave this right here just to see if it does this week. But this is a for real trade idea that's probably going to play out pretty accurately.
Okay. Thank you. Is there like another straightforward pair like this JPY pairs?
They're all like this, man.
Almost every pair is like this.
Yeah, look at NZD JPY. It's the same thing.
No, I'm saying outside JPY pairs, is there like maybe like Euro AUD or something, or maybe NZD USD? Like it's just straightforward.
It is, but like you got to remember, these are going the opposite direction, right? Like these pairs have been pushing down 700 pips instead of going up 700 pips. Maybe
True.
This is the war pair. Yeah, 755 pips it lost. I think for the most part, whenever a pair starts trending, you know, most people get nervous about holding the trade, right? But this push down went right to the golden zone, push down again. I don't know if you guys paid attention, but it's been a few hours now. I talked about having protected lows, the swing low.
I didn't hear that.
So you have a swing low right here. So whenever I told you, whenever you have this swing low, you should be looking to take the trade up, right? Even on this pullback didn't violate this low right here, which tells me that we should be able to keep taking this trade to the top side. I don't know how far up it'll go, but it'll be interesting to see how far up this trade. I guarantee you this pullback is probably 78.6. a little bit over 78.6. It's a nice looking trade setup.
So as this is going down, JPYs are going up as like
This is
just open.
a little bit. Let me see what this day says. Maybe we'll get a double top out of this. I expect for this monthly candle to retrace a little bit too. So that maybe that's why it's going up. I expect for this trade to hit this level at some point this month. This is the monthly retracement, that black line. So that's not bad at all. If this trade goes up and hits this line, then you understand why. Just a retracement. Any other questions? Woo, it's 3 o'clock. I got the roll, man.
Thank you so much for your time and everything you've taught us. I've learned so much today.
No problem. We'll do this every weekend, and we'll have to get that Sunday carved out for the beginner style, because it is a lot of information to try to soak in, especially during one setting. But I appreciate you guys for hanging, and eventually when this thing downloads, I'll upload it into the Discord. But I got to roll, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording, and we'll do it again next week. If y'all need something, hit me up in the chat, please.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great evening. Bye, everyone.